June 20th. Airport notes. LAX. Marine layer clouds may create periods of MVFR during the morning, with otherwise favorable flying conditions and modest onshore winds. SFO. Low coastal stratus could affect arrival rates early, but most operations improve to VFR, with only localized wind impacts. SEA. Generally, VFR conditions prevail, though low morning clouds and occasional haze may require brief attention to ceilings. DEN. Afternoon mountain convection. West of the terminal may generate nearby turbulence and gusty outflow winds, while the field itself remains largely VFR. PHX. Extreme surface heating and scattered higher terrain thunderstorms may produce strong and erratic outflow boundaries capable of abrupt wind shifts on arrival and departure. June 20th. Airport notes. ATL. Scattered thunderstorms developing through the day may create arrival spacing delays, reroutes, and brief IFR conditions near the field. BWI. Humid conditions and nearby convection could produce periodic flow restrictions with gusty outflow winds during arrivals and departures. JFK/LGA. The New York Metro remains vulnerable to thunderstorm impacts and airspace congestion, with brief visibility reductions and route adjustments possible. BOS. Mostly VFR outside convection, but any storms moving into New England may cause localized delays and rapidly changing approach conditions. ORD. Generally favorable flying weather dominates, though isolated convection and gusty winds could still create minor arrival and departure disruptions later today. June 20th. Western United States. Across the west, the dominant aviation pattern remains a broad ridge supporting generally favorable flying weather along much of the Pacific coast, while focusing the primary operational concerns over the interior mountains and desert Southwest. From Southern California through the Bay Area, marine influences continue to generate localized morning low clouds and occasional IFR to MVFR ceilings near coastal terminals before improving inland, while Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Seattle otherwise see largely VFR conditions with only localized visibility restrictions and modest onshore winds. Farther inland, stronger surface heating beneath the ridge is producing scattered afternoon thunderstorms across Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, and portions of the northern Rockies, where terrain-driven convection may generate brief heavy rain, gusty and erratic outflow winds, moderate turbulence, and rapidly changing conditions along mountain routes. Expect the greatest route variability near higher terrain and favored convective corridors, while most lower elevation coastal and valley operations remain comparatively efficient under stable conditions. June 20th, Eastern United States. The primary aviation concern today is a broad corridor of heat-driven convection, stretching from the southern Appalachians through the mid-Atlantic and into portions of the Northeast, with Atlanta, Charlotte, Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston, all vulnerable to periods of thunderstorm-related routing impacts. A humid air mass remains entrenched east of the Appalachians, while weak upper-level disturbances and daytime heating focus scattered to numerous storm development, producing localized IFR conditions, reduced visibility and heavy rain, gusty outflow winds, and occasional ground delay potential near major terminals. Along the southeastern Florida coasts, sea breeze boundaries act as additional lifting mechanisms, increasing the risk for rapidly changing conditions on arrivals and departures, while areas that remain outside convection generally maintain VFR with only localized morning restrictions in low clouds or haze.